is happening? I'm N64 Josh. This is my daily game vlog. I do it live on twitch.tv/N64Josh before I start my streams. It's Monday. And, you know, typically I'll pull a game out of my collection. I'll bring it out. We'll talk about like some history with the game. But the other thing that we're going to do is that, especially with summertime, springtime, there's going to be a lot more of these that are going to be just focused on games that I have recently acquired. Because, one, my amazing wife, she frequents the thrift stores all the time. Okay? All the time. And she showed up. She called me. Okay? She called me. And said, hey, there's some Game Boy Advance games. And she read through the list, and I'm like, well, okay, there's one. And I only know it from playing it on the Xbox. So I didn't have a lot of high expectations, but I'm like, we'll just throw it in the collection. Okay, plus it was cheap. So the first one. And here, okay, so here's the thing. She calls me. She's like, okay, they got DS games. They got Brain Age 2. We got all the Brain Age games, right? We don't need more copies of those. I'm not even sure where I got the first ones, right? So, and so she's like, okay, they got GBA games. The last one she said was like Horses and Dora. I'm like, nah, we're good. All right. Like, I'm okay. But the first one she mentioned was this one right here. Crazy Taxi. Now, I know it's probably not coming into focus. There we go. All right. So Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi is a game that I played on Xbox. Well, I threw this in the Game Boy right away. Okay. I threw it in. And I will say they were doing everything they could to get a nice, like, punk rock soundtrack coming out of the DS or the Game Boy Advance SP. But man, oh man, it was I mean, that was the best part of the game, and that sounded a little sketchy. Okay, a little sketchy. So I tried to play this. It's incredibly difficult. The controls aren't that great. It is not fast whatsoever. It's incredibly slow. All right. And so Crosif in chat saying headphones, it might help. Okay, it might help. But from the few minutes I spent with this, not highly impressed. Okay, not highly impressed. But it was like $2.99. So it's in the collection now, right? Like, it's in the collection. It's okay. I have a handful of bad games, okay? Because I just pick them up wherever. But, if I don't need to buy Horses or Dora, we're good, right? Maybe one day if we're going for a complete collection. I don't think we are, though. Who knows? But so she comes home. I delayed the stream a little bit because I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen her yet today, so I want to see her. And chat saying I just need to get good. Well, all right, I'll practice this just for you guys. All right, just for you guys, so that I can get good at Crazy Taxi on a GBA. So I'm combing my beard, putting some product in it, making it look less like a hobo, right? And she's like, all right, close your eyes and hold out your hands. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, here's the one you know about. And she puts Crazy Taxi in my hand. And then she goes, here's the other one. And so with my eyes closed, I start feeling the plastic. And I'm like, at first I thought there was a 64 game. But then it wasn't rounded at the top. And I'm like, but before I open my eyes, I'm like, this is a Super Famicom game. And she's like, I have no idea. It just has Donkey Kong on it. So this was at our local Value Village. I'm kind of curious if they have anything else that's going to go back out, like kind of random. She goes, I went back to go check the games and see if somebody was there to help me. And she got Crazy Taxi, the Brain Age games and a bunch of the other ones were gone. And then this was sitting here or sitting there. And she's just like, well, it's got Donkey Kong on it. He'll probably like it. It was the price tag's still on it. $2.99. There you go. So this is actually my first. This is my first Super Famicom or Famicom title. Period. Like I don't have any. This is the first one. So I don't want to go into a lot of details about this game because I have a lot of really funny stories about this game, and I have a complete in box version of Donkey Kong Country. But a few interesting things about this. It was called Super Donkey Kong. So I found that to be interesting. The inside's it's I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it's kind of it's rattling a little bit. The sticker on the front's in good shape. I was just shocked. I was completely shocked. So here's the back. If you guys have never seen, we can get this. See if the sticker comes off nicely here. Oh yeah, look at that, nice and clean. So there's the back. There's a little bit of texture right there, and of course everything's in Japanese for the most part. But I'm literally feeling this thing like this, right? Like, what is this? What could it be? And she's, she knows. I'm like, okay, if you see stuff, the best rule of thumb is to just check the prices to see if it's the same price on eBay, right? That's what I'm like. If you see something that you think I might like, just check the price first and see. So this was apparently much cheaper, and so she picked it up, and here we go. So I have no way of playing this. Who knows? Maybe we'll get like a Retron, or I know there's a few different machines out there now that will play a bunch of different carts, including some Sega Genesis, things like that, which might be kind of cool. So who knows? This is gonna look cool on the shelf. I'm just shocked. I'm literally shocked that this was at my local Value Village. Like, so bizarre. And we gotta check back, right? She's got to go and check back again tomorrow, like first thing, because I'm really curious if they put more of these out, possibly the system. I don't know, but if it's there, I want to make sure I get it, because they'll way underprice it, because I don't think they really know what it is, or they won't really look into it. So anyway, 1994 Nintendo Super Donkey Kong Super Famicom cartridge. Pretty stoked to have this in my collection. So this has been the daily vlog. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Hit the like button. That just helps YouTube go, hey, people enjoy this, and they try to put it out, and they put it out to more people so that more people can find the channel. You're here with me live on Twitch. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. We're going to get into the normal stream now. I will be talking about this and much more on the Nintendo Powercast, which you can find on iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.